check out the Detroit Become Human soundtrack.
I might play that game one day.
That's the game where the all the gangbangers find their humanity and decide to throw away their guns, right?
No.
No?
But I'll take it. I like that.
Well, I'll watch you play it. How about that?
Okay. There's other games I want to get to before I get to Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit's kind of a final destination.
Yeah. Best thing that ever happened to Detroit was Chappie Sinclair's joke that he told to the Russian. If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna take you to the States. I'll show you some stuff. No way, comrade. I hear in the States they shoot communists in the streets. Are you kidding? In my hometown, Detroit, they shoot everybody in the streets.
Man, it's sad to think it was that bad back then. Alright, unpaused it.
Alright.
Be careful flying over the plutonium fields, because
Everybody's shooting.
Well, they have actual anti-aircraft now, including the Tors, which are difficult to dodge.
Damn. Alright.
I mean, they're short. They're not long-range SAMs, but they'll fuck you up. That's the one that they shot down the Malaysian flight with last year.
Oh yeah. Was that last year?
I don't know. My sense of time is all fucked up. A lot of stuff happened last year, so I'm assuming it happened last year.
Yeah.
It was
We'll
like
throw everything into 2020 and just, call it the shit year.
Well, it's like they were about to like do an investigation to everybody that was going to Epstein's Island, and then suddenly everything fucking happened. So there was so much shit that happened that you forgot about Epstein's secret pedo island.
His island.
I know, but everybody else did.
It's amazing how quickly that could happen.
Especially when you
Chief, ran
bombard
with a refuel?
people with a bunch of bullshit events.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want GBU 12. Actually. Now, did they use a 500-pounder or a 2,000-pounder?
They used the 2,000-pounder on that helicopter.
No shit.
Yeah, that's what I found so amazing about it. That was like not only the single solitary kill of the F-15E Strike Eagle against air-to-air, but they used a 2,000-pound bomb on it.
Man, I can bring one of those.
Request rearming. Overlord, 1-1. Pop-up group, 054, 420, at 5,000, flanking.
Oh yeah, I watched Mover's interview last night with Stinky.
Overlord, 1-1.
Okay.
Pop-up group,
I can definitely sympathize with his call sign.
Gonky?
No, Stinky.
Stinky.
Yeah,
Okay.
you had a guy on last night. His call sign was Stinky.
054 420 at 5,000.
And apparently
Did
he
he
got...
rip one in the cockpit?
He ripped one in a debrief for like the largest fucking
Pop-up group
joint
054
training maneuvers
at 5,000.
in a long time in Taiwan.
He didn't use the pencil sharpener trick.
Well, there wasn't a pencil sharpener.
That's too bad.
It was an actual auditorium style debriefing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, fucking everybody was there.
Why didn't he just stay quiet and act like just as upset as everybody else? That way they
Well-
never knew who did it.
Well, he did, except that there was a very clear wave of people moving away from the epicenter, which was him.
Oh God. See, that's when you gotta move away with him. You know. Don't own it.
Yeah, I don't think there was any escaping it for him, because he was also pretty fucked up from his ejection.
Oh no. He ejected?
Apparently he got within 0.8 seconds of time to die.
Holy shit. Well, I'm glad he's alive.
So if he had waited 0.8 seconds later, he would have been shark food. He lost his bearings in an F-16 in a pitch black night flight below cloud cover.
Oh my God.
And this was the original F-16, so he didn't have, like, he had the old ADI, and he was saying that when that one goes out of range, you just get a little dot, and it's like you have no idea which way to turn from the dot. So he had no visual. His instruments were so far out of range, he couldn't use his instruments to recover. And finally, he just punched it, and they said oh, sorry, wrong button. There we go. From the telemetry or whatever that they recovered, he had like 0.8 seconds before he was time to die.
Damn.
Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 052 416.
Glad he's okay.
5,000
Mhm.
flanking.
So apparently he started as an A-10 pilot and then transitioned to the F-16.
Pop-up group 052 416 at 5,000 flanking.
That's a wild transition right there.
Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 053.
But yeah, Mover does live interviews on YouTube, so if you pop on at the right time, you can catch them. I just happened...
Last time I saw one of his live interviews, I was in Publix doing shopping, and I got a notification, and I had my earphones in, so I turned it on, popped it in my pocket, and listened.
Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 053 416.
It's pretty cool.
At 5,000
I hope someday we're big enough to do interviews.
I don't know.
Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 053 416 at 5,000 flanking.
I think
Maybe
a lot of it.
famed sim pilots.
Mike's not a famed sim pilot, and he was all able to grab an interview.
Mike?
Yeah,
Mike.
large caliber gaming.
Oh,
Maverick.
you got an interview with who?
Oh, I forget to. It was one of those Tomcat pilots,
Awesome.
and he managed to score an interview with him. So I think a lot of it is just knowing how to reach out and ask. But I would like to reach out and ask after I have at least 20 concurrent viewers. I'd hate to do an interview and there's nobody there to ask questions. That would be terrible. Are you already in the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Taking off then. so I added 4 helicopters. I converted a lot of the vehicles at the no fire test range to static. Hopefully that reduces stuttering and performance issues.
All right.
Yeah, I took off without blowing up my tires.
Awesome.
Bombs.
Yeah, I just wanted to take care of that radar. I had a harm, so I used it.
Problem is, I'm not moving as fast as they were moving.
Ah, yeah. And they were at a very high altitude also.
Were they?
Oh yeah. They lobbed that bomb off at 4 miles. Not that it matters. I mean, if you hit a helicopter with a bomb, you hit a helicopter with a bomb. It's gonna be awesome either way.
Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, merged. Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 03744 at 5000, flanking.
Alright, let's try this out.
Toggle markers.
Colt 1-1, Overlord
Toggle
1-1,
markers.
pop-up group 04143 at 5000,
Toggle markers.
flanking.
There we go. I see your bomb.
Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 03541 at 5000, flanking. Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 02.
Nope, no track.
Ah.
By the time it started tracking, it was way off. It would be nice to know what speed the hind was moving.
Yeah, they didn't give us that information,
Warning,
unfortunately.
autopilot.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea on how fast the hind was moving. They had just taken off, so that thing was probably going pretty darn slow.
That could be an issue.
Yeah, what happened, it was on the ground, so he dropped the bomb. And the hind took off and started flying, but the Rio was just like, or sorry, the Wizzo was just like, I'm just going to keep this laser on it anyway. So the Wizzo, with his diligence, kept that laser on him even though he was flying, and that bomb still hit it.
Pull up, pull up.
Ham-fisted a bit there. Thing wouldn't fucking let me release.
Oh,
How's that track?
it looks good so far.
Nope, no track.
Ah.
I don't think the game supports it.
Yeah, that could be
I don't think the game's. Oh, never mind. Oh, I see what happened.
Got
now.
one?
Nope. Now I'm gonna try it with a 500 pounder because I'm out of 2,000 pounders.
That's still going to be pretty nice.
Pull up! Pull up!
That's probably not gonna hit, but... That's outside the secret head.
Warning, autopilot.
1-1, Overlord, 1-1, pop-up group, 05241 at 5000, flanking. Colt 1-1, Overlord, 1-1, pop-up group, 06342 at 5000, flanking. Colt 1-1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 05342 at 5000.
See how it goes if I get up closer to 20,000.
Alright.
Group 05743 at 5000, flanking.
That's gonna miss, pretty sure.
Overlord.
Yeah. It's like it doesn't even recognize the laser painted on the helicopters. It doesn't even try to maneuver. It's like I'm not even lasing.
Well, at least we tried.
You can't expect Eagle Dynamics to be that
Most
smart.
importantly, we tried before frickin' Growlin' Sidewinder even tried this. We tried before all the majors tried this, so we got here first.
Let's try something faster, maybe. Let's see.
Request rearming.
It's gonna be one of those things we'll just have to try again in the Strike Eagle.
Yeah. What? Did they have a date for that yet?
No. 2032.
2032.
I don't know, you wanted a date. I gave you a date. So now if it comes out in 2 years, you'll be happily surprised.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it came out 10 years early.
Well, somebody asked when the AH-64 was coming out, and everybody replied 2 weeks. So I guess we got 2 weeks to go on that.
I feel like that's a
That
joke
was
from somewhere. I'm trying to
couple days
remember where
ago.
I've heard that.
Well, I don't know. Everybody was saying it.
I'm not saying everybody wasn't saying it, but I'm saying that that sounds like a familiar joke I've heard from a movie or something. 2 weeks.
Pull up.
Well, I know that Star Trek Generations, it was always, what, Tuesday? Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
I'd have to go through my sci-fi references. It probably wasn't Star Trek, otherwise I would have picked up on it.
Altitude.
So if you come in flat, the AMRAAM's track nice.
That's how I put that one Mi-24 on the ground. For some reason I loaded B's on today instead of C's, but the B's work just as good.
So no D for the Hinds, huh?
No, they aren't worthy of the D.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Man, that helicopter's going slow.
Hmm. My gun's not doing the shooty.
What?
Okay, I'll just use my cheat mode missiles. Hopefully I can find a heat signature on these things. Or did you already shoot it down?
I got him.
Okay. Spoil sport.
Sorry. I didn't think I would. I just gave it a pot shot and it actually started tracking.
Oh, the Sidewinder?
Yeah. Which is kind of scary at the same time because I didn't actually have him locked up. There's 2 on the ground we could finish up. Are your guns working?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Mine are.
I don't know, maybe I don't have any bullets loaded. That's weird.
Huh, weird. It should automatically give you bullets unless you opt to unload them.
It says I
You're
got
pulling it
510.
past- You're pulling it past that first V10, right?
Yeah. Nothing.
Weird. Gotta be a control issue.
Oh, I have to have the gun selected to shoot it? That's gay. Alright. Meanwhile, in the Navy.
Well, I got a controller on my throttle here. All I gotta do is pull it back and it instantly puts me in gun mode.
Yeah. Oh, that's lame. I found it. It's right about where your calf would be. That seems like a fucking nice place to stick your control for a gun sight. I guess you better make sure you got that thing on before you take off.
Oh shit!
Did you eat it?
Nah, I scratched my paint.
How'd you do that?
Oh, you'll have to see the VOD. I blew up a truck, and a piece of the debris just scraped right across my left wing.
That's why you don't get that close.
It's just paint.
Uh-huh. You should check out my gun run.
Yeah, I saw it. Looks like Greta Thunberg's worst nightmare down there.
This is the plane they named the A-10 after, the Thunderbolt.
Oh. Well, wait. The A-10's the Warhog, isn't it?
That's the unofficial name. That's the nickname
Oh.
for it. Kind of like yours is the Viper,
Yeah.
unofficially. The official name is Thunderbolt 2. This is Thunderbolt, the original.
Cool.
Of course, I have no idea how many bullets I have left. Suppose there's only one way to find out.
Nice. Everything exploded when you left.
Yeah, that's how it goes in my life.
Holy crap, it's still exploding.
I guess it's good to know 50 cal still has it.
Oh yeah.
Man, this thing carries a lot of ammo. Figured I would have been out by now.
I think I
And-
am out. I'm not sure.
So no, World War II airplanes weren't known for having huge amounts of ammo. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
just thinking of Navy ones.
Well, did you read that Chuck Yeager report I sent you? Holy crap. Expended 1,480 rounds of ammo.
Is that all?
Yeah. Took out that ME-262. Yeah, I'm out of ammo.
Jeez. They changed the flap controls in this thing too. Almost killed me just then.
Zoinks.
I wanted to add a little bit of flaps. And it's like, nope, full flaps. Which is like fucking 90 degrees in this thing. Oh, so I did get the command post. This thing's like the A-10, it keeps on going. No wonder they named it after this. Okay. Where are you at?
Right behind you and to the left.
Hey,
Hello.
why am I always lead ship?
I like following. And I was already in the air and you took off, so. Are we just flying?
Yeah. We got 30 minutes left on the clock.
Okay, let me get rid of these bombs then.
I gotta go in a little early today, so I'm scheduled to get my flu shot. I missed all of the things where they actually did it in the departments. They never did it for plan ops, and nobody ever said, "Oh yeah, go over there and you can get it." So I had to fucking call and make an appointment. It's a Christmas miracle the flu is back.
Hmm.
There was no flu last year. Flu was canceled.
Yeah. Okay, bombs are going. That freed up some weight. Is the flu back, or they're just doing the shot?
Both. They're doing the shot, and I guess they're not going to be lumping all the flu deaths into the COVID deaths this year. They're going to separate them.
Then there were the heart attack deaths that were COVID deaths also.
There was a concert. They had a trampling and like 15 people died, but
Yeah.
13 of them were cardiac arrest. I wonder if they were vaccinated.
Well, there was some guy in the concert running around with a syringe poisoning people.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's part of what caused the stampede. People realized something weird was happening. Getting out of there.
See, people need to have more of the fight instinct and less of the flight instinct, because the first person that realized there was something up kicked his fucking ass and stuck that syringe in his eye, there wouldn't have been a stampede.
Yeah, but fighting back gets you banned from Facebook now.
You're banned from everything.
Yeah. All I did was mention fighting back and I got a 30-day ban. It's like, you can only run.
Correct. That's what they want. They don't want people that are gonna fight back, because people that will fight back might challenge.
I got banned for 2 words. 2 words only. All I said in the post was shoot back.
Yeah. That's fine then. I don't know. I'm very much of the opinion if somebody's trying to kill you, kill them back.
Yeah. Toggle markers.
I mean, they just set the rules of the game. You just got to play it. Be the one that wins.
It's like middle school and high school. From my memory, it's okay if the bully's bullying people, but the moment you fight back and, you know, there's more than just a one-way flow, then the staff doesn't like it, and it's a big problem. Somebody has to get in trouble, but only until somebody fights back.
Right, that's because it's all about domestication. Domestication means you gotta create a house pet, and a house pet can't fight back. You can't have that in a house pet.
Well, they didn't like me.
Right, because you're not a house pet. They weren't able to domesticate you.
Yeah, I don't want to be a bully, but I don't allow bullies either. Gonna be on your right.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting when you just start looking at what everybody's doing, even if it's not conscious, like it's just all subconscious stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's get into cops here. There was a parent who was arrested from a school board meeting for confronting them about the fact that a student had raped his daughter, and all they had done was transfer that student to another school where he raped another girl.
Wow.
Like, at the very least, he should be expelled, if not in prison.
Imprisoned is the more rightful term.
But because he confronted the school board about this and what was going on, the cops arrested him and put him in jail. Which
Yeah,
is...
the school board has some weird pull with everything. I don't know what it is with the school board, but they have way more authority than they're ever supposed to have.
only because
I
the
have a
cops
big
give it to
problem
him.
with the school board. Yeah.
Which
Like
is
the
which
kid
is
that
where
missed his graduation. You know?
which is where I agree with the far left in that all cops are bad. As a cop, you should stop and you should say to the school board, no, that's his constitutional right. That's the First Amendment, freedom of speech. This is exactly what the First Amendment was about. People are allowed to voice their criticism in a public forum, and a school board meeting is a public forum, which means that cops are bad. If you're a cop and you arrest somebody for speaking out at a public forum, you're a fascist. You're the enemy. You're everything that's wrong with the government right now.
I agree.
I mean, it's like, where's the fucking cops standing up to this? Like, you're there. You're in the position of authority. I'm pretty sure they were sworn to uphold the Constitution. Maybe I'm wrong about that. They should at least fucking read it. At least like a Cliff Notes version of it.
Yeah.
And be like, instead of harassing somebody for open carrying, you just say, okay, well, it's, you know, your Second Amendment right and whatnot, just don't do it in the neighborhood because people get nervous, all right? Just do it somewhere else. No, they gotta fucking take the gun, put you in cuffs.
Well, I felt really sorry for that poor kid that, turn it. I felt really sorry for that kid that missed out on his formal graduation. He did graduate, but he missed out on his senior dance also. All because his family posted a picture of him on Facebook of him at the gun range with his family, and they found that they said it was too scary, and they expelled him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And nobody at the school board ultimately got in trouble for that. They're just like, oh, well, I'm sorry, we're going to give you your graduation papers and everything, but you know, he's never going to get that time back. He's not going to be able to ever get the time missing for the you know, the dance. You know, that was a once in a lifetime thing he missed out on just because somebody at the school board decided that they had more reach than they were ever supposed to have regarding his personal time. And they took that from him. He'll never have that back.
Yeah, where's Antifa for that shit?
Yeah.
Oh shit, where's the switch for the refueling door again?
It's
Oh, I found it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I saw it open.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what pisses me off the most about people is the double standard nature of the protesting and whatnot. It's like you'll protest it when your political party says to protest it, but it's like you should universally stand up for something.
Yeah.
It shouldn't just
don't
be
double standard this shit. Just make sure that it's all rounded.
Yeah. Like where the fuck are those protests anyway? I haven't heard of any police reform.
Yeah.
It's like Biden got elected and all stopped, but nothing's changed. Everything they've complained about is still there. It's so fucking ridiculous. It's like they got bored of it.
Yeah.
I'm out of paid time off. I gotta go back to work. I can't do this anymore. I gotta sell some more sculptures on Etsy. Pay rent. Lost a lot of fuel in that turn. Or a lot of speed, I should say, in that turn.
Yeah.
I think I might have this guy set a little fast too. What's he going? $345. Well, at least it's going to be a stable. Stable refueling. Gonna be no bouncing around or anything.
Yeah.
I might bring that down in the editor. Shave 50 knots off of it.
I don't care what anybody else says. This desert is beautiful from this vantage point.
Yeah, from this vantage point.
Yeah. But I'll load it up and other people will be watching it on Twitch and they'll be like, this is ugly.
Well, that's because your stream settings suck. I don't think that's the map.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think your stream settings do the maps justice.
Yeah. Well, one day when I get a better video card. But I'm really enjoying this.
I'm gonna break back off to Vegas and just stick around in the city.
Alright.
I gotta lower the speed on that guy. That's too fast. Oh, that's cool. On the HSD, it shows the 3 remaining. I'm assuming it's showing the 3 remaining SAM sites. The tours.
Cool.
No, this desert's pretty high.
Mm-hmm. Guess that's why they call it the high desert.
I guess so. I was setting up those hinds. I was trying to set them to 500 feet. But I didn't realize that I was setting it to above sea level, not relative.
Yeah.
So I kept going
Not
to
AGL.
kept going to 4,400. I was like, why the fuck can't I get it down? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The actual ground is at 4,400.
Yeah, our AGL is 21,600. Our ASL is 24,500. But yeah, the school system, you know, the way they try and control the kids is only as effective as the parents and the students are going to allow the school system to be. And for some reason, everybody just lets it happen.
Right. That's, well, because anything else is work. And the number one thing about human beings is they're lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about the natural human condition, human beings will always allow a totalitarian dictatorship to rule. Because, well, you don't have to think under a totalitarian dictatorship. I mean, the voting process, if you really invest yourself in the voting process, in any country where you can vote, it's a considerable amount of work. It takes time and mental energy because you have to investigate the issues and the candidates and all of that and brush up on current events. And it's like, you're talking at least 7 days of cramming after work. That's work. Meanwhile, under the totalitarian dictatorship, you just You go to work, you go home, you go to work, you go home, you go to work, you go to the bar, you go home. That's it. You don't have to think about anything. That's
The
why...
last time I investigated a candidate, I was able to find all kinds of stuff on him in just a couple minutes. But then again,
Right.
I guess you got to
But
be
that's
good
still work.
Yeah. It's fun work, though. I found out what kind of video games he liked on Steam.
Human beings are absolutely path of least resistance. And a totalitarian dictatorship, from the individual standpoint, is the path of least resistance. As long as it never turns against you, the individual. You can see it the most in Cuban immigrants. I hate to say it. Because they're coming fresh out of communism. And it's like, sure, it sucks down there, but they don't really have to think or do anything on their own. And you bring them here, and it's just, they're fucking overwhelmed. Like, you're constantly having to explain things to them about the government. And why this is important. And why this is happening. What this guy stands for. It's like, and they just kind of give you a fucking deer in headlights look, a lot of them. It's like, I work with 3 of them. Only one of them has any mental grasp of it. It's one of those things where it's a lot of work, and people don't want to work. So somebody comes along and says, you know what, I'll do all of that for you. I'll do all of the thinking for you, just vote for me. You'll get a monthly paycheck. You don't even necessarily have to do your job. You know, you'll get, I'll take care of your health care, all of that. None of that, won't have to think about anything anymore. Just vote for me. People are going to vote for it. They're not even going to research the consequences of what the guy's promising. They're just going to be like, oh yeah, I don't want to have to fucking think about my finances anymore. That's a great idea. I don't have to worry about rent and medical bills, and it's just a lot of fucking work, and it really fucking is.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Didn't expect that.
Well, where were
We
you?
almost ran into each other right next to you.
Oh. Are you on my wing? Like literally, like,
Yeah,
like a weapon?
I was on your right wing. Where I've been the entire time.
I just got to for tradition's sake. Oh,
Altitude.
I gotta actually switch into the mode. Well, that ruined a dramatic moment. I get spoiled by the A10. I don't have to select air-to-ground mode. It's always air-to-ground mode.
You don't have any weapons.
I don't?
I don't think so.
Doesn't think I have any weapons.
Altitude. Altitude.
Well, I got ammo for the gun, but can't figure out how to get it to fire.
Altitude.
Seem to be having this issue.
Altitude.
Says I got 510 rounds. Very
I'm on
disappointing.
your right.
Well, you might want to hang loose.
Alright.
I got 3 bombs I'm gonna use here.
I don't see any bombs on you.
You don't?
Nah, I just see your fuel tanks. Are you just gonna drop those?
Yep. Come on, it's Trump Tower. Big piss yellow building. How'd I
Those
do?
hit the lobby.
Did they?
Yeah.
Cool. It's good to know I still got it. Alright.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Trump's down there and he's just like, "Hello, Amazon. Yes. I ordered 3 canoes and this was not what I asked for. I know canoes. These aren't the best canoes. They're just the fastest."
Refuel tanks traveling at Mach 1. Gotta do a lot of damage to a lobby.
Good God, it might take the building down.
I don't know about that.
Altitude. Altitude.
They're just aircraft aluminum, aren't they?
Yeah, but still, I mean, especially if there's some fuel in them.
I think those were empty. Those were definitely empty. I'm at 4,000 pounds. I'm not gonna give that fucker free jet fuel.
Are we landing?
Yep. You know, sometimes the controls for this thing are so sluggish, I don't even fucking know why.
Altitude.
It's like there's a fucking lockout that went into place or something. Alright, I'll take the left side of the runway. I don't know if you're in formation or not.
I am. I got the right.
I think that was a good day.
Yeah, it was a blast. Especially for all that equipment down there.
Mm-hmm. This is a pretty good soundtrack. I think I've listened to just about the whole thing now.
Cool. I'll have to check it out sometime.
Oh, you're taking that one, okay. So I'm actually coming around to the back end, the turn into the next one.
Alright.
Apparently the point of this is where they load the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So those little walls are in case somebody fucks. No, really.
I believe you. Chief, place the wheel chocks. Chief's not doing anything.
It's tired of your shit, man.
Chief, rearm and refuel. Chief, place the wheel chocks. Huh, interesting. They doing anything for you?
I don't know, I'm doing an auto stop.
Alright. I'll do an auto stop, I'll do the same thing.
Next week we're gonna have to have a mission where we put all this training to the test.
Yeah.
Should know how to drop a bomb by now. All this work we've
I
been
dropped
doing.
a few.
Hmm.
It's funny, you flew all this way and you didn't realize I was right beside you.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying any attention.
Oh, well, I figured since we were chatting, I'd just like get up close so that we could at least be face to face while we're talking this whole time. So I didn't realize you didn't notice I was right there. I was
No.
literally right off your canopy the entire flight over.
Oh, I probably should have looked over and seen that then.
Yeah, it's just funny.
An interesting air base. I don't think there's any other air bases in the game that have areas like this. And then far off to the right, that's where they do the jet engine tests.
Mm-hmm. That's a huge, huge place. I mean, Area 51's part of this. I don't know why they changed that one air base's name, but Creech Air Base. It's part of the range also. Creech, Nellis, Area 51, Tonopah.
Mm-hmm.
Tonopah's got this stuff too, I think. Could be wrong.
Can't really tell from them. Well, I don't know. Switch it to satellite. Maybe. It's certainly got a lot of parking spaces.
Mm-hmm. But they then of course they do red flag out of here. That's why there has to be a lot of parking.
Out. It's time for me to go make lunch and get ready to go.
All right, it was fun flying with you.
Thank you all for watching. We'll be back next week.
Thanks
More
for
of the
watching,
same.
everybody.
Probably an actual mission. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll get a mouse working so I can start working on an actual mission.
You want me to bring you a mouse?
I'm gonna get that mouse keyboard combo. I
keep
have my
talking
eyes on
about it.
something. Yeah, I have my eyes on something specific.
All right, we'll go get it.
I will. I gotta wait on my paycheck. That's all.
You people and your money. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week. Have a good one.